Did you like Bob Roop as Maha Singh? I know this is a random one, but did you like him in that gimmick?
Yeah, because he had been in Florida quite a bit. Came in as a baby face, switched heel uh, after he had been to the Olympics. Uh, Story about him. I was in Georgia, in Knoxville, when Knoxville's waning days, when uh, Jack Mulligan bought the territory from the Crockett's, and they had really raped him over the coals. They would. I was the booker for Jack, and they would tell me they'd give me Flair and Steamboat, right, for Friday night in Knoxville, and I'd plug that coming soon, right, for about 3 weeks. Wednesday, they'd call me and say we have to pull Mulligan, not Mulligan, Flair and Steamboat from you. I think they were trying to put Jack out of business. So somewhere down the line, somebody gave Mulligan a chance to send guys to Atlanta. And I was working in Atlanta and Knoxville, which is, they're not far apart, you know what I mean? 200 miles. So I had known Bob before when we were workers, and we had a great run. I've mentioned this to you. Nobody ever talks about this, but I had a great run in San Francisco with Bob. We worked 4 matches in a row. The main event in the Cow Palace, we were doing between 12 and 15,000 people. And then later on, Roop got into that plan B, right? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, we actually remember a while ago we talked to Ron Fuller about it.
Yeah. And I was, that plan B, he got blackballed because of that. But Ole Anderson liked him and brought him in. And brought him into Georgia. And I saw the writing on the wall. Things were, there was real turmoil there in Atlanta. You remember that? The Briscoes were selling it, and
Yes. Yep. Yep.
everything was up in the air. So I called to go back to Florida, and I had saw Dusty, and Dusty wanted me to come back. And then I called Mike, and I said, "Listen, I'm going to ask you a question, and I know it's going to be hard for you to swallow." I said, "Can I bring Roop in with me?" Roop came up with that idea. And this is before I had the idea of the cult like figure. He wanted to shave half his head. And I thought, wow. And I called Mike, and he said, the only way he's coming in if you take full responsibility on for him. But Bob had drawn money there. So, they kind of will pardon you if you've drawn money. So he drew money, and yeah, it gave them a sense of relief that he came to and became that character, and also they thought because he did that, he kind of acquiesced to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.